Um, well, there's me today. I'm gonna be your moderator for today's session. Today we're gonna be talking about marketing, and it's gonna be a crucial topic that we're revisiting today. I know we talked briefly about it yesterday, but we have another coach with us today, introducing Mr. Moses Namor to give us his insights on the topic. But before that, Noreen, please go ahead and introduce the ladies.
Okay, hi everyone. So I think the ladies will do the introduction on their own. They'll tell us their names and their businesses that they're doing. So start from here.
My name's Monde. I'm into rice selling. I sell rice and I also bake cakes. That's what I'm doing.
Mine is Priska. I'm into cosmetics, chitenge, and wigs.
Okay, and I am Moses, and I am a co-founder for a credit collection business based out of Lagos, Nigeria, Nairobi, Kenya, Accra, in Ghana, and Cairo, in Egypt. You're welcome, madam. So can you please introduce yourself?
Introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself and business.
Hello, my name is Lutanga Mabola. I'm into rice. I sell rice. I also sell ladies' pants. So that's the business which I do.
All right, thank you, everyone. And now I'm gonna turn it over to our coach for today, Moses. Whenever you're ready, please take over.
All right. Yeah, so nice to meet all of you again. I think I'm meeting Monday and Priska the second time. I think the last session as well, the Tanga was also there, but nice to meet you all again. So like the last time, this session is going to be very engaging, and I would like all of us to participate. And sorry, by the way, Nareen, you're also going to participate. I'll drag you to it from time to time. But yeah, it's going to be very engaging, and we will try to get as much feedback from you out there. Even though I will do some part of the talking, but I would like to see from your end how you have been managing things, how you have been handling things when it comes to the topic of marketing. What you have tried that hasn't worked, what has worked, what you think you should try now, but you haven't found a way to put it together or manage to put it together before trying it or try it yourself. And we will discuss it and see if there are like areas where we can impute from my perspective, from Narin's perspective, from Bayan's perspective, or Barbara's perspective, to see how we could help fine tune some of your marketing ideas that you have. So I think that like when it comes to marketing, it has to be as utilized as possible. Your marketing perspective, how you want to infuse all of this, your ideas to first getting more customers, second building the brand, and then thirdly doing sales, right? So I'd like to start with, but I think I like to start a lot with Priska. But when it comes to the topic of marketing, what have you tried when it comes to marketing for your business, Priska?
Okay, so we cannot hear you clearly. I think the network is bad.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, now we can. For a moment, we have lost you.
Oh my God. Okay, so maybe I'd have to like go over it again, but let me just rephrase or paraphrase this time. So I'm saying that today we are going to be speaking on the topic of marketing. And while we're talking about the topic today, we're going to be as engaging as we were from the last time. And in this case, I would like to, hear from your perspective what you have tried when it comes to marketing, those that worked, those that didn't work, why you think they didn't work. And then when we hear all of these things together, we would, in one way or the other, help you to fine tune your marketing ideas when it comes to your business so that they are focused to your business. And I know that when we're speaking about family the last time, I did mention that, there are some things you don't have to try to do on your own, especially when it comes to like marketing. For those of you who would have help from, younger siblings or younger children, there is something that they know when it comes to like social media and all whatnot that you really do not know. So it would be nice to even know if any one of you went and applied that conversation into your businesses today and how that has helped you or how it has improved anything. And then we would also still discuss the topic of marketing. What have you tried? What have you not tried? What do you think you should try that you haven't tried? And trying to know whether it's a good idea. And yes, you can throw those questions to me. I'll try as much as possible to throw light or shed some light into some of these ideas. And let's ensure that you leave here today more enlightened on the topic of marketing for your business specifically. Yeah. So like I said, again, I would start with Priska. Very good. Again, you are in the middle today. So you are going to be the center of focus. What have you, like when it comes to the topic of marketing, like do all three of you understand what marketing is? Let me know if I have to like explain what marketing is for any one of us. Do we all three understand what marketing is?
Okay, marketing is when you market your goods through phone, through what is this? What name is God? Pamphlet, a lot. But most me, I do it through phone. They have something, and then I show them through phone. Then they choose what they want. Especially when it comes to chitenges, the wigs, you just tell them the type of wigs, and then they just say, okay, I want that one. Yes, through the phone most of the time, that's what I do.
Okay. So how do you market right now, Lutanga? How do you market what you sell right now?
That's what I'm saying, through my phone. Yes. Through my phone, to my customers. When I order, I advertise. After advertise, then they choose what they want. That's what I do most.
So I mean, like when you say through your phone, do you mean like maybe WhatsApp status, or you mean like your Facebook page, or where do you post it, or is it until the customers come to you that they see what you have, or you use your WhatsApp status when you get new stock, you will put them on, take pictures of them and place them on your WhatsApp status so that people who look at your profile or your WhatsApp profile would see, items that you have in stock? Or how do you, put it on your phone? Is it like you have it on your phone after taking the shots, and then when they come to your shop, you show it to them? Or you already predefine it so that people who have your contacts can already see it when they, scroll through WhatsApp statuses? So how do you do this exactly?
Okay, we have a WhatsApp group of women selling. Some they are into clothes, handbags. It's a group of women at our market. That's what we do. And then if you have something, then you post it. That's what we do. We have a group, not only mine, but a lot of what is this business ladies in our market, and then we made the group of advertising what we are selling. And then if they like it, even our contact numbers, our friends' contact numbers, so it's something, it's growing. That's what we are doing at the moment. That's what I'm doing. We formed the group through WhatsApp, yes.
Okay, makes sense. All right. What about the lady by the right this time around? I can't remember your name, but let me just try to get your name and stick it in my head this time around. But yeah, if you can just tell us how do you market right now? Oh, you are not ready. Oh yeah, you can answer, Lutanga.
As for me, also I do market on internet, WhatsApp or Facebook. Sometimes to those who are not on WhatsApp, I do call them, especially when I want to order I just call my customers, those who are not on WhatsApp, I call them, telling them that I'm about to order now. Should I bring for you? They give me orders. Then on WhatsApp, I just post. If I have ordered, I just post telling them that I've ordered now. I have rice now. So those who want to give me orders, they give. Yeah. Then also when I supply, when I take them into the offices, there are some people maybe, those who are new, when they see that I have brought something, they also give me orders, and that's how I do.
The moment. Okay, good. What about you, Monday? You seem to be smiling a lot, so this it seems like you have way more, much brighter ideas. So let's hear it. What have you tried? Or what do you? How do you market right now, Monday?
Also for me, I also market my products on WhatsApp. Like last time when you told us that we should tell our children to advertise on Facebook, I told my children to do so. They also opened a page for the cakes. Then at least, yeah, people have been calling us to say, no, me, I want this cake for my daughter's birthday. Yeah, they did that. Yes. And I've been also doing the same. I do my products. If I have rice, I put them on WhatsApp. I start showing them, oh, the rice is now here. How many do you want? Those my customers, others they'll say, no, two medals, three, just like that. Yeah, that's how I've been marketing our products through the WhatsApp and Facebook. Yes.
Okay, great, great. So one thing is common amongst all three of you, which is that WhatsApp is a thing there in Zambia. But what I try to see is I try to see whether or not it is used to the fullest. So there are like three ways for which you can market WhatsApp. Yeah. The first one is four ways. Let me mention four ways. The first one is where you have like these your communities, so your groups of business or market people, which is something that Priska did highlight. A group of market people, and then you post in the group and tell other people who do similar businesses that you now have stock. The second one is that you use your WhatsApp status. So I take a picture of what I have, and then I go on my WhatsApp status and post it, right? Now, WhatsApp status, this is how it works. For me, while I work morning till in the evening, during my break time, I would take up my WhatsApp phone and begin to look at all the people who have posted statuses on their phones. I just did it a few minutes ago before I joined this call. I will look through all of the WhatsApp statuses that they have posted. And if I was interested in something, I would just swipe up and chat with them about it. Right? Now, since all of you here have customers who have your phone numbers, it means that from time to time, they will be looking at your WhatsApp status. So it's a good way to tell them who have bought something from you that I now have a new stock that you might not have. Right? It will take some of your time, but it's quite important. And the image you post on your status will last for 24 hours, right? So all through that 24 hours, anybody who looks at your WhatsApp status will see new things that you have posted within that 24 hours. And you can repost it again. If you find a lot of traction from it and you rebuy it or you restock it, you post it again, and a group of people who bought from you the last time. But always ensure, one of the things you do during marketing is ensure that you retain contact. Yeah? So for your customers who buy something from you, it's not a bad thing to actually ask for their phone numbers and save their phone numbers. Right? Save their phone numbers and dial them so that it rings on their phone and then they save yours as well so that they can view your status. Now, what you have done there is that you have provided them an avenue to see stock that you sell. Apart from the first one, which is the groups for your marketing people, the second one, again, like I said, is your WhatsApp status. Use that a lot. Like, get people, say like your children and yourself, posting them on your WhatsApp status. We get other users to actually or other people who know you or who have your contacts to see the things you sell and what they have. It'll be good if you can add the prices because it makes it easier for people to have conversations with you, right? You just add the prices and then they can just immediately know the price for the item and then follow up with you on, oh, I want this, or I don't want this, right? The third avenue for marketing using WhatsApp as well is that you create a store on WhatsApp. So you can actually like create a business account using your WhatsApp phone, your phone number. You create a business account and you can create a stock list of the items you have. Yeah. Now, all those stock items, you can actually like put the prices of those stock items. And I'm sure that like if one of you would, tell your children about this and spend some time, they could also teach everybody else within this Join the Journey community how to set up, stock items on WhatsApp. So you can set up your stock items. People can see those ones do not delete. So they stay there for a very long time. You can go and change it, update the price and all whatnot. So on your WhatsApp status, you would have inventory of all the things you sell, what the prices are, and people can chat you based on those items, and those things will always be there, right? So when you have a new stock, you can just go on your WhatsApp status and tell your customers that, oh, I have now uploaded new stock on my Facebook shop information, and share them the link. They just open the link and they will see a list of all your items. It's like a store. It's like you are uploading what you sell on Jumia, right? And then the fourth one is it's really good that Monday already started off with the Facebook idea and posting the cakes that she does or whatever she sells on Facebook. One other way to use WhatsApp in this case again is to have your WhatsApp phone number on your Facebook profile, right? So it makes it easier for people to do inquiries as opposed to just sending you, Facebook messages. They can actually call your phone number directly. For some users, it's cheaper because I know that like the same way it happens in Nigeria, I'm sure it's the same way over there. People switch off their data, right? So when they turn off their data, they would not want to spend, that time trying to browse through and trying to chat with you. And when you send them a message, before you would receive it, it would have been like 2 hours later because that's when you go and put on your data. But they can just dial your phone. They can dial your phone directly, or they can dial your WhatsApp directly, and you can speak with them. So those are the 4 ways you can actually like use WhatsApp efficiently. Since it's a very good channel for you there in Zambia, the first one, like I said, your current model, which is your Facebook, WhatsApp group that you have within the market. The second one is using your WhatsApp status. The third one is using the WhatsApp shop feature, WhatsApp for business shop feature. So you can change your current WhatsApp to business WhatsApp, or you can create a separate one, totally separate one for business alone, and then use that WhatsApp to list all the stock of the items that you sell, and then put their prices, and people can buy from it, right? Then when you put that, you will now also still use your WhatsApp status to actually like tell people when you have new stock and say, oh, I have new stock, or go and check my WhatsApp status or WhatsApp shop. This is the link. And you can actually like share the good thing about it is that you can share a link of your WhatsApp shop with people, and they can go through it and see everything that you sell, the prices, whether they are available, whether they're not available. They will see it on there and they can contact you for it. The fourth one, which I mentioned, is that your Facebook accounts or Facebook for your business basically can be upgraded to have WhatsApp as the chat option. So they chat you directly through WhatsApp, or they can call your phone number directly just to make inquiry about what you have for sale. All right. So yes, those are like 4 really good ways to actually, use WhatsApp to the fullest. Yeah. Do you all have any questions about this before we move on to my next question for you? Any questions at all? Naren, the mic is closed. Hello, Naren, your mic is mute. In case if anybody is talking. Naren, the mic is mute. The mic, your laptop, the mic is mute. Like there's no voice basically. Like you unmute, you have to unmute. Yes, so I can hear now. So was somebody asking a question?
No, I think they do not have any questions. You can ask them as many questions as possible.
All right. So
Yeah.
has any one of us tried to use the shop option on WhatsApp Business? Has any one of you used the shop option on WhatsApp Business? Or do you know that there is a shop option on WhatsApp Business?
You are too low.
I said, do you
Can you
all
come
know? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
So I said, do you all know that there is a shop option on WhatsApp Business? Or do you know anything called WhatsApp Business?
No.
Okay. So I think this is a new revelation. So you guys just go and speak to your kids about, you can actually convert your current WhatsApp account to WhatsApp Business and then list all the items you have in your shop on that WhatsApp Business. And then you can now start to post statuses showing what you sell. Right?
Okay.
It's a pretty good way to actually like broadcast to your contacts what you sell and how much you sell them. Yeah?
Okay.
Right? You don't have to do any advertising or anything, any paid advertising on anything. You don't have to, but just ensure that anytime somebody comes to buy something from your shop, take their phone number, save it, call them and ask them to save yours as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So because what that would do is that they would always see your status when you save, when you post a new item that you have, or when you announce that you have new stock, they would see it and then they will be able to contact you as well. Right. And then for those of you who do not have a Facebook for your business as well, create one. Yeah. And then have that WhatsApp phone number as the contact on that your Facebook account. And then it'll be easy for people to reach out to you directly to your WhatsApp as opposed to trying to chat you on your Facebook Messenger. All right?
Okay.
Great. So right now, yeah, so since you people don't have questions for me, so let me ask my next question. Based on what I have just outlined, yeah, what would be the difficult part of, like, what would be difficult for you to be able to, implement it? So like that would allow you to be able to do, like, what would be hard in the entire implementation, like going live with it or making it happen? What would be the difficulty that you think you might face if you wanted to, explore all of the possibilities of using WhatsApp? Like, what would be the difficulty? Is it a challenge? Would it be a challenge of that you don't know what to do, or you need more help, or you need more guidance? Just help me understand what might be hard when it comes to implementing, trying to use WhatsApp more or do marketing more when it comes to your business. What would be hard for you basically at this point?
Like for me, I think create on Facebook, or maybe I ask my child helps me at home on that one. I'm not clear. How to market on Facebook.
Okay, you have said for the business, the WhatsApp, can we still use the same account that we're using?
Yes, same number, the same everything. Like, you don't have to change anything. Like, what you just do is that you're just going to be converting your current WhatsApp phone number to WhatsApp for Business. So you download the WhatsApp for Business app, and then you log out of the current WhatsApp and log into that one. Right? With that one, you then have the functionality of creating a shop and uploading the items you have on your shop on that platform and adding price to it. Right? Because the personal one is just for personal. I'm sending you a message, you are sending me a message. That one is built for, I'm sending you a message, and then it also is built for businesses trying to communicate with their customers. For your phone number, you can use the same phone number here, the same phone number there, but you just only swap them when you need to swap them. But like generally, I think for you, because it's mostly business that you do every day, since I can still send you a message if I was a contact, then it's fine that it is a business phone number and you can use it for your business and you can use it for personal as well. It's not like you guys sit down on your phone every day doing just phone calls with family and friends. There's like business that you have to deal with for most of the day. So it's even best that your phone number, your current phone, so you don't have two phone numbers. Your current phone number is converted to a WhatsApp business and you use it efficiently to the best of your ability. Yeah. But yeah, speak with Nareen. I think Nareen can do better research. So if she does better research, she can spend some, 30 minutes, 40 minutes teaching you guys how to do it. And then once she knows how to do it properly, what she would now do is train you people how to do it. One hour session in one day is enough for you guys to actually like set up your store. And clean it up to the way that it would be good even for your customers to see. But just one very good word of advice is that ensure that you always, from today, when you leave this place today, make sure you always collect phone numbers of your customers who buy something from you, save their phone numbers, dial them and ask them to save your own phone number as well, so that they can always view your status. And when you have stock, you post it on your status, let them know I have a new stock on my status, and then they would go chat you up. If they're interested, they chat you up. If they're not interested, that's fine. But they watched it, they saw it. Next time when they need it, they would remember that, oh yeah, I saw it on our status, and they go and contact you and say there's something that's on your status. Can you send me pictures of what you have? And just send them the link to your store, and they will see all the hair items you have, or all the panties that you have, or all the cakes that you did recently. They will see everything there, and they see the prices, and it's easy to align with them or communicate with them for sales to happen very quickly. But it's a pretty good way to handle marketing, especially because it's a high use channel for you guys there in Zambia. It's almost the same thing as here anyways, right? You can have your phone number or your WhatsApp phone number attached to your Instagram account, your Facebook account, and it's because they are all the same thing. So Facebook owns WhatsApp and Instagram, right? So they have created very good seamless communication between all of these channels altogether, right? And you would enjoy it if you actually start exploring it a lot. So please, Nareen, please do some research on it, and take some 1 hour to teach them, not just this cohort, but also all the other women who are in the other groups that I might not be able to meet. And then you just create a session after everything, and just to take them on a 1 hour, 2 hours to show them how these things can be done. Because the way I am explaining it might be too technical for them as well, which is fine. But also, for those of you that's for Monday and Priska who have children or older children, come with the children so that when they are teaching you, they are also there to learn, right? So you can choose a time when the children would have been done with school, Nareen, and then you show them through it so that the children as well will be able to teach their mother in a more calmer environment, not the very competitive space that you would also try to teach all three of them, right? And the other women. So just, get the children to be there as well, show them, on their phones, they are communicating with it. They will be able to retain more. So it will be a good way for, them to learn and teach their parents when they get home. But generally, it's a very good channel, and it's good that you already use it. So it's not going to be hard trying to tell you how to send messages on WhatsApp. Yeah. Because I had to teach my mom with 3 hours how to send me a message on WhatsApp. And then my younger sister had to go to the village to go and meet them to show them how to do WhatsApp calls. So it's high expenses, right? But good enough that you already use these channels, so you would enjoy it when you start exploring a lot more. It's a very good channel for sales, right? But yeah, I think I totally understand the difficulties, but I think that there are things that could be overcome with the local team we have on ground there in Zambia, helping you navigate through this, waters basically. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Awesome. So let me ask a quick question. When it comes to marketing, are there any things that you have heard about your business and marketing that you wanted to try but you have not been able to try?
take your marketing.
So let me give you an example. Let me give you an example because it might be hard trying to understand from what perspective, right? So a typical example is that, okay, so let's say Monday that does cake. Yeah. You have heard that people are always on Instagram talking about people's cake that they see. Yeah. But for you, because you do not even have an Instagram account and you don't even know how to edit pictures to put on Instagram. So you have not even bothered trying it. Yeah, that's a difficulty, right? So just generally understanding tiny little issues like this. So like you as well, the Tanga who sells underwears. Now there's one difficulty with selling underwears, which is that how do I place the pants so that when I snap it, somebody sees that is a tongue as opposed to a full-on pants, right? How do I hang the pictures? Do I go and get a mannequin to ensure that the panties are placed properly before it's done? So I've not taken any picture. I've not used pictures for my marketing before. I only just know the names. So I tell people about the names. I do not tell them, oh, this is how the color is. This is the color pattern. I've not shared any picture. Like these are difficulties that would make you not do marketing, right? But in the true sense of it, these are difficulties that could be overcome by just doing it anyways. Like I think that I don't know if I could share, some instances. There are people who just lay it on the floor and take a picture of it. And when they are laying it on the floor, because it's a panty, right? So they just put maybe like a book or a pen close to it. And when you take that picture, it looks pretty nice, right? And because you are going to be using a smartphone, those are like things that you could do with small, tiny editing that you just need to learn in 2 minutes, just 2 minutes. And it's no longer a bare image anymore for your panties or for the wig. For the wig, I know that there's the half-head mannequin that they use to actually like take pictures for wigs, right? And if you had just one, you can use it for any wig that you have. If those are like difficulties, how do you source that item so that it makes your pictures or your items look a lot prettier? Because I think that like if you even look at the case of a wig, if I'm not wearing a wig on my head, it will be hard to know whether the wig is going to stand or is going to fall. Correct? So if I place it on the floor, if I take a picture of a wig when it's on the floor, nobody would know what the frontal side of the wig looks like or what the side looks like, right? But if you had like a head mannequin, what you would do is just place it and then take a picture of it. And sometimes I could wear a wig where my face is square frontal, right? So if you put that wig on my head, it doesn't look good. But if I put it on Narin's head that is oval, when she takes a picture with that same wig, it looks so good, right? And what they do with mannequin these days is that mannequins do not have a face. So when you place your wig on it, the faces are almost always the same. So it's always pretty, regardless of whether or not the face is fine. It's always pretty, right? So these are like small, tiny different things that you could do with fixing, how you represent your marketing to people, how you sell to people, what you sell to them, what is the thing that visually appeals to them. Is it just taking this picture and making it a little bit, have more contrast, that's a lot more brighter than what it would look like naturally, and just adding small lights, just, increasing the contrast of the image that would make your pictures look a lot better than it is right now. And somebody will see the same thing that he saw yesterday and will buy it today, but wouldn't have bought it yesterday if he saw the image that you originally took. So that small effort into doing a little bit of, I don't know how much they would sell that head mannequin, maybe buying it for like a single value of maybe like 5,000 naira or whatever the value is there in Zambia, you only buy once, and once you have bought it once, you keep using it over and over and over and over again, right? So these are like tiny difficulties that you basically need to think about. How do I fix them? Because just so you know, marketing is the lifeline of a business, right? Being in the public eye for your business is the lifeline, basically. It's the thing that sustains your business. Because the one thing you must understand is that when you sell to one person today, it is that one person you have sold to today that tells the next one person to say, I bought this thing from this other person. And then if that one person has say like your phone number and has saved your WhatsApp and knows your Facebook ID, he just needs to share your Facebook page with somebody, and that person will go and see all they need to see there. Or share your WhatsApp phone number or your WhatsApp shop ID with the person, and they will see everything that you have there. But you have to be ready that the images there are good, that the person sees it once and doesn't have to be doing 200 inquiries, because inquiries kill sales. Right? When they have to be asking you 200 questions just because they want to buy 1 week or because they want to buy 1 plate of rice, it would make it, the sales funnel will now die before it gets to the final, right? You basically start a sales today and 2 months later, you are still discussing price with the person just because the person didn't understand what the image represented, how long the hair could be, how fancy the panty is, or how many layers the cake is because the picture wasn't taken properly, or is it blue, is it dark blue, or is it sky blue, or is it red, or is it pink, or is it orange? So basically just learning how to do a little bit of editing or using the right kind of environment for your pictures, knowing what lighting could look like. Having somebody who you don't have to pay to take your pictures or edit those pictures a little bit for you would help. And I think that you all have resources to actually make this happen. Like I say again, please use your children, use your younger siblings. They know better than you. If you know you want to know about them, when you tell them to do it once, tell them to show you how it was done, right? And once they have shown you that, then you can do it on your own. When you're in the market, you have bought new items, you take pictures, post it and show them that, oh, I've posted, oh, how is it? They would be the ones who will give you score mark. And you say you'll be proud of yourself, right? So yeah, that's what I was referring to difficulties. So are there any other difficulties that you guys encounter when it comes to marketing that you think that you would need help with? And I think that that's why I said that today I would involve Narine a lot. So most of these things, she will create sessions to show you guys how to do, how to take pictures, how to edit pictures. I'm sure Narine, if I take Narine's WhatsApp phone number now and I watch Narine's picture for the next couple of weeks, I'll probably find really nice pictures that she takes of herself. And it should translate into all of you here doing your business and having somebody like Narine show you how she edits the picture she shows on our WhatsApp status or the picture she posts on our Facebook statuses or Facebook pages. And these things could help your businesses, not just for leisure, but also for business. They're actually very important. So yeah, are there any other difficulties we should discuss about? And if there are questions about what I just discussed, yes, you can ask me as well. Narine, you can ask me questions too, like I'm not. But yeah, ladies, if you have any questions, please ask.
And they will ask me to help them advertise. So I'll help them, especially the business one, which when you just contact someone, the message pops up before anything, their introduction of what they do, what products they sell. Yeah, I think that I've got an idea, I can do it. So I'll help them to create that one.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You don't have to typically create it for them, but just show them how it is done so that they can, go ahead and do it or change it anytime they want to change it, right? It would help them get used to the process of getting it done. Because, I know that teaching is good, but, practice is actually a lot more better. Yeah? Thank you very much. Yeah, so what are the
Thank you.
difficulties?
Thank
Let's discuss your difficulties. We are not done. We are not done. We have to discuss your difficulties. What are your difficulties with marketing that I haven't mentioned? What are they right now?
What are the difficulties?
What's the question again?
I say, what are their difficulties with marketing that I haven't mentioned? I know I've mentioned a few, but like, what are the difficulties that they have right now with doing marketing that they think we should discuss?
What are the difficulties that we have in
right now?
Yeah, as for me, I had challenges with the so-called the Facebook account, how to do it. But see, from that day when you taught us, at least I've got a slight idea. Yeah, the challenges that we normally have with the competition, but you have also introduced us to many platforms that we can be using. So I think it will be very easy for us to go about that and to start maybe practicing those new platforms that you have taught us. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, Priska?
Even me the same. What you have brought out, like the difficulties, how to advertise. We didn't know how to market. Now the way you have brought out everything and like the way how to present it so that people see it attractive. That one, I've got it. We'll try what we have learned. It's just that we didn't know how to market. Now we have. Yes.
We
Okay,
keep on
Lutanga.
learning.
Yeah.
Same as I'm trying. Because as we didn't know that we can advertise through WhatsApp, Facebook, that's when we are learning now. So yeah, even on Instagrams, but on Instagram I never did that. I don't even know how to market on Instagram. So Nalin is here to teach us how
I do not think that you want to like go deep into doing any marketing, but just generally knowing the tiny little details of understanding that people get swayed by pretty pictures, right? A pretty picture would make somebody make the decision in 2 minutes as opposed to trying to take their time to do research, right? Or having multiple channels creates multiple sources of customers reaching out to you, right? You have your WhatsApp status, you have your WhatsApp shop, you have your Facebook shop, you have your Facebook business account, you have your group, your market group. Those are like 5 sources for which customers could reach out to you. You don't know which one a customer will land on today. People just do random search just to look for places to get wig in Lusaka or wherever they are, and your profile could just pop up, and that's all they needed to actually like reach out. When they see your profile, they don't have to start trying to wait for you to respond to a WhatsApp, to a Facebook message. They already just call your phone number, or they just send you a WhatsApp message, right? And you can reach out to them and you guys talk, right? But marketing itself, and like I said, is the lifeline, and you have to ensure that you use it a lot because it will help you and your business to actually grow. And this is another way you can actually like have your family members be involved in the entire process. Your husbands that are always running from doing one work or the other, they should come and be editing picture. Yeah. And you would enjoy it at some point. Like at some point, when it begins to yield the fruits, you would see how important it is to increase your sales funnel and get more business through channels that you never knew existed. Right? It doesn't have to be done like the professionals would do it. Like, please do not spend any money on marketing. Like, make sure you do not spend any money on marketing. You understand what I mean, right? For your type of business, you cannot go and spend money on digital marketing or anything of that nature. These channels are actually there, they are free, and you can use them to the best of your ability, right? But just ensuring that you are using them right is the most important part of it. Ensure you have good pictures, you have good descriptions, you are always updated. You will not put a price today, and then when the person reaches out to you, not telling that, oh, sorry, price has changed. Remember to always update your prices so that people do not have a situation where you told them the panty is 30 or 50 kwashas, and then by the next day, when they reach out to you and tell you that they want to, you say, no, sorry, it's 70 now. If you know it's 70, go and update it there so that when they reach out to you, they already have enough information to be able to get all the feedback they need in 20 minutes or in 10 minutes. Yeah, but yes, generally, marketing is good, and you have to understand that when you pick up one of the channels, like in this case of WhatsApp, you explore it to the fullest and do not spend money on digital marketing. It's not your kind of business that you spend that kind of money on. And flyers might work, but not in your case. Yeah, you have these contacts, you have these channels, just use them. Yeah. So I hope, you know, there is like one or two things that every one of you have picked up. And Narine, please, you have an assignment that all of us in the entire Join the Journey community to ensure that all our women at least are able to explore the power of WhatsApp. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. I think I'm done, except if you have any questions, yes, you can ask me, but I think we are good for today. And all the best to you. I see that some of you are already practicing, and I'm really, really proud of you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thank you very much to our coach Moses today for sharing your ideas with us. I know that we appreciate both your time and dedication to coming to this session today to talk to us. So thank you very much. And I'm just going to turn it over to Barbara real quick so we can get our group photos in before we end the session.
All right, everyone. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you so much, Moses.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much, everyone. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.